The end of the world is probably not nigh. Seanie Morris is here from the Midlands Astronomy Club. Asteroid Bennu. This is a new one, is it?
It's not really a new one. I mean, it was discovered in 1999, and we visited it a couple of years ago. There's a sample return mission from the OSIRIS-REx NASA-led endeavour, which will touch back with us September 23. So it's not necessarily a new thing. We have been watching it closely since its discovery because as time passes by, Bennu is getting marginally closer and closer to Earth.
So are we pulling it in?
We are gradually pulling it in. This asteroid, which is roughly 0.5 kilometre in diameter, passes by once every 437 days. Now, usually it comes to our vicinity of the solar system every September. So it's coming towards us now. And each time, Earth is going to have a gravitational effect on it. By the time it comes to its closest approach in 2035, which is the story that's making the headlines, the orbital period will have reduced by 10 days to 427 days. So that's the effect Earth is having. Now, Bennu would often cross beyond the orbit of the Moon, but still relatively close in cosmic terms. In 2135, it may come between us and the Moon. And it's only from that point, when it has gone past, can we see what way the trajectory has been perturbed by our gravity to know the next time how close or maybe potentially impactful it will be.
So we'll have to do some calculations from 2135, was it?
That's right.
So none of us really have to worry too much.
We don't. That's when the property will really crash.
Now, you said it's 0.5 kilometre in diameter?
Yes.
How much potential damage could it do?
Well, some people have asked me that before relative to the impact that destroyed the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. That was theorized to be between 10 and 15 kilometres in size.
Bigger then.
So it is much bigger. This would have the potential to wipe out a city easily. So you're talking like Hiroshima, atomic impact level of destruction.
Can we aim it at Cork?
That's your prerogative, not mine.
So it's not going to happen, in other words.
It's not.
Right. Perseids, while we're on the subject of stargazing.
Yeah, this is actually somewhat connected because Earth is entering the debris stream left behind by Comet Swift-Tuttle, which comes by every 132 years. 1992 was the last time it came by. So as a comet goes past, it's warming up, ejects all this dust and ice. And as Earth goes through those streams, those particles are colliding with our upper atmosphere at speeds in excess of around 22 kilometres per second. So it's this friction of these particles hitting the lower layers of our atmosphere, and it's ablating, it's heating up, and in doing so, it's a brief fiery display. So we have a greatest concentration last night and tonight, and on Saturday night as well, because there's another minor stream from a much earlier pass of the comet that Earth will go through too. I was out last night looking, and there was plenty to see. Tonight, the forecast is a mixture of cloud and prolonged clear spells for our part of the country. So there's an opportunity to go out tonight, wrap up warm, because it will get cold, bring kids out, sit down in a chair, put a blanket over your legs, a cup of hot chocolate, and just sit there and watch.
And you know kids now, they're not the most patient. So how long might you be waiting to see something?
Well, it doesn't get appreciably dark till almost 10:30. At this time of year. So this is a great opportunity for kids to stay up late and, especially the younger ones. But, take them out and just enjoy it as long as they can, because these events, while they happen every year, it's only because August is sometimes the summer month that makes it easier to go out and enjoy these. But the kids will not be so against the cold if it was one of the other meteor showers towards wintertime.
But will you see something every couple of minutes?
The frequency. 1, 2, maybe even 3 a minute. At bursts, yes. Over the last 7 years, I've been watching it every August. And I've been fortunate. In Ireland, we've been fortunate to have almost a clear night every 11th or 12th of August. And I think it was 5 years ago, we were getting up to 5 and 6 a minute. Roughly midnight for about a 25-minute window. So you do get those bursts, and it's well worth going out for.
Excellent, because you know how bored they can get if it doesn't start happening soon. Thank you, Seanie.
You're welcome.
And Seanie Morris is here from the Midlands Astronomy Club, which you can find online.